Well, it's morning and it's sunny and not freezing. It's not hot. It's supposed to be half decent. Also here by myself. That's okay. It makes me wonder if Tequila's going to have her puppies while everyone is gone. But it doesn't matter because my mom will be here in a couple of hours. I could handle her having puppies alone. But I like having a little backup. Now, typically things are fine, but if things go wrong, it's always easier to have a little bit of backup. I just found Tequila's collar. Yay on me. Why did I make that a song? I don't know. I don't know why I made that a song. Okay. So we have little ducks in here now because the ducks that hatched we put in here. And you have the little ducks terrorizing the big ducks. Are you my mommy? Can you be my mommy? It's okay. The little ducks can get away from the big ones if they want, because the little ducks can go under the heat plate and the big ducks can't. Lucky can't either. None of them fit. The little ducks are like, I would like to be your friend. And the big ducks are like, how about no? It's really amusing. And over here, of course, we have our ever-growing group. They are looking good, feeling good. Yes, we put the little ones out here. So, yeah. The quail eggs are still in the incubator. I had to take these guys out. Oh, I forgot Tequila's collar. But I had to take these guys out because, frankly, they were walking all over the little baby quails. So they're still in the incubator. Most of them are still in the process of hatching. So, yeah, it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to leave them in the incubator a little bit longer. They'll be fine. Like, oops, I'm dropping everything. There we go. I'm just shoving this collar in the pouch on my back here. Ha! Got it. Hi, sweetie. I'm sorry, I moved your chair. I'm sorry. That's Delilah, and she likes this chair. So we're just going to move this chair back to where she likes it to be. So what's the plan today? I have to make butter. I also have to get some more seeds started, because if we don't hurry up and get stuff in the ground, we're not going to get anything growing. So, why is this collar going off? There we go. This collar was, I guess it just turned on and it was registering that it was connected to the, it's a GPS collar. So it was just regular, it was just reconnecting to the satellite. So, shadow facts. Anyway, what's the plan today? Butter, planting, hanging out with Tequila, picking up this hay bag. Hi, Mira. There were no eggs up there, by the way. Tristan looked. Moving little one is another plan. This I do every day. So does Tristan. We just, we got to move little one because she's an idiot. I want to get part of this barn cleaned out. Like, it's fine, but I'd like to get... I know, darling. Go outside and be a freewheeling chicken. Go do something that's not sitting in the corner. It's not good for you. Do something else. It's not good for any of us. Like, you can't just sit in the corner all day. She's like, yes, I can. Bonnie's peeking at me. Hi, guys. I'm just going to check and see. Okay, you haven't yet. I'll leave you. Leave her alone for a while. Hello, my pony man. Ah, no. That's my pony man. We love him. Can I help you? Do you want to do dancing? Can you go up? Up. He doesn't want to. I don't have a cookie. The times you've seen him go up is when he knows I have a cookie in my pocket. Or when he thinks I have a cookie in my pocket, if he knows I don't have a cookie, not gonna happen. He'll do lots of things for cookies. He will do very little if you don't have a cookie. You either give him a cookie or you suck it up. Like, he won't do tricks without cookies. Sometimes you can trick him, but then he gets mad because you don't have a cookie. Hi, guys. Well, I'm not reaching in there for that egg. Tristan can get it. I think there's more than one egg, but ladies, come on. I just keep hucking them off. They're broody as heck. Too bad for them. All right, let's just check out everyone here. Lady rabbits looking chonky. Very nice, very nice, very nice. There they are. Right there. Looking chonky, looking good. Silverado looking good. Little dude looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. You guys are all looking pretty good. Bonnie, Zai, Vulcan. That's Dots. Yeah. They're all looking pretty good. Everyone looks good. Thank you. So yes, I'm making butter, planting some seeds, watering stuff. Because if you don't water the stuff, it's not going to grow. So I got to do that. Go in here. This injured quail is still alive. She's quite injured, but she's doing fine. Let's check out these kittens. I'm a little bit discombobulated because I want to get back into Tequila. But let's check out these kittens. Hi, Gwen. That's Mama. Well, Mama of one of them. And there they are. Patches and Renee. Looking good. They're 4 weeks old. They'll be able to start going to their homes in a couple of weeks. Then we'll be down some kittens. That'll be a sad day. Yeah, because I loved kittens. Especially your kittens. Your kittens are amazing. I always love your kittens. All right, those are those kittens. The other kittens. In there. Let's go see them. I almost tripped. There's a couple of holes that Tequila dug, and I tend to fall in the same three. I tend to fall in that one, I tend to fall in the one I just tripped on, and I tend to fall in that one. There's about 10. Pyrenees are diggers. If you don't want diggers, don't get Pyrenees. I love them. They are the right dogs for us. But you should know that they bark and they dig. They bark and they dig, and they bark and they dig, and then they dig and they bark. Sometimes they vary it up. Sometimes they do it in a different order. So, you got to be on top of that. And we're in the garage. Okay. Everything got moved around. Okay. Yes, let's flip over and take a look at these guys. Because we're all kind of spread out a little bit now. There they are. Gwen is in charge of these 4. Which 2 of them are Gwen's. Just don't ask. And Bowser's in charge of her actual 4. They're all doing good. Even the one that had the nest box eye, he's doing fine. They're all doing wonderful. And they're co-momming like champs. Yes, co-momming like champs. So 2 of these guys will be ready to go in not too long. And those 2, the 2 medium-sized ones, are not ready to go for a couple weeks after that. Things are falling down. And then those ones are not ready to go for like a month. More than a month. 5 weeks at least. So I kind of judge it based on how the kittens are doing. I don't necessarily do an age. So I never do before 6 weeks. But some kittens aren't ready to go at 6 weeks. Okay? Some kittens need till 8 weeks. I've had occasional kittens, usually specific breeds of cat, that really should wait till 10 weeks. It's really kitten dependent. Are they strong? Are they stable? Are they independent of mama? Are they eating their food? Are they completely weaned, as in not feeding off of mama at all? Those are your criteria. And those criteria can be met at different ages. Never before 6 weeks. So if you got a 4-week kitten, that's not good. They're going to need way more care and attention than a 6-week-old. But some kittens need a couple extra weeks. It depends. So whether these guys go home at 6 weeks or 8 weeks or beyond entirely depends on the kittens, how they're doing. Like, obviously, they're only 4 weeks old. They are not ready to go home. Look at them. So if you got a 4-week-old kitten, this is what you would be getting. She's not, I love her, but she's not stable on her feet. She's not independent. She's not weaned. She definitely is not ready. So please, if somebody is telling you they have 4-week-old kittens available for rehoming, no, they do not. Well, they might, but don't. 4-week-old kittens are not anywhere near. That would be Smokey's age there. He's going to go get lost. But they're not anywhere near ready. So I've seen a couple of people lately saying they wanted a 4-week-old kitten, or they're getting a 4-week-old kitten. That's too young. They still need their mamas. Okay, they still need their mamas. As beautiful as these kittens are, they need their mamas. Okay? They're not ready. Let's flip back around. Wildfire! Doing her cat thing. But yeah, so let's not start thinking that we can rehome kittens that young. I know people do it, and they should not. Tequila doesn't like cars. Yeah, you woke up for a car? Tequila doesn't like cars. Anyway, I watered the thank you, vodka. I watered the herbs already, so that's good. Seeing what's going on here. Yeah, it's really dry. I need to water this again. I watered it earlier. I think I need to water it again, because it's really dry right now. That's why we're in this wildfire situation that we're in, because it won't rain enough. Even the rain we did get wasn't enough. Anyway, I gotta go inside, make some butter, do some planting. You know, the things I gotta do. It'll be fun. I like planting. I gotta get seeds started. I use my little hothouses, because if you use your little hothouses, they work better. Gets things started a little bit faster because you trap the heat and humidity. So hopefully my herbs grow well. And I might do some chaos gardening. Chaos gardening is essentially, like, I'm not weeding this bed over here, by the way. I am just leaving the dandelions because we got a whole bunch of bees in them. And I don't want to muck up the bees. So I'm not taking the dandelions out of this garden bed. But I might throw some flower seeds in here, you know, to entertain myself. So we have green onions coming up. No, we don't. Yeah, those are green onions. And we have some garlic coming up over here. And over there we have our rhubarb. So over there we have some raspberry plants. So that's what we're doing. And then I'm just going to chaos garden, just chuck some seeds in there. I don't care. They're really old seeds. They're probably not going to sprout. So I might as well just chuck them in, give the whole thing a water, and call it a day. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go inside, check on Tequila. She's getting rather large any day now. But do that, make some butter, do some planting. That's the plan today. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, time to get some stuff planted. So I'm going to plant. Wait a minute. I got to get my watering can. Hang on a second. I forgot something. My watering can is in here. Hang on a second. I got to walk this way, get my watering can. I walked right past it because I'm a dummy. All right, I got it. It is okay. I am back. Here's my watering can. I just left it. So first I'm just going to splash some water here, which I already did, but I'm going to do it again. I have 2 trays. I am going to approach these a little bit differently. First I'm going to lift them up. I like to really bottom water because that encourages roots to grow down. So I'm going to put some in there. some in there. That'll encourage nice, deep rooting. Want the roots to go down, not up. So water in the bottom makes roots go down. This one I'm doing tomatoes. I gotta write tomatoes on a stick or we have a problem. Tomatoes. Yes, I already have tomato plants growing. I know. Anymore. We need a lot of tomatoes. I'm not kidding about that. We need a lot. So I am going to take some tomato seeds. Okay, so these are different kinds of tomatoes, and I don't care. I am just doing some in that one. I'm doing groups of 3. Any left in there? I don't think so. Couple. So these ones are purple tomatoes. Nice. These are cherry tomatoes. I don't know. Roma tomatoes I need. I need aromas. So we're going to put the rest of this package in the next row. Yeah. I don't really care which. I'm not labeling the individual tomatoes. It doesn't matter. You can tell when they grow. You could tell the difference, and I tend to plant them all pretty close together anyway. There we go. I tend to plant them really close together outside, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to do some Bonnie Best. Because I can. This one. I have to open this one up. The Bonnie Best seeds tend to be kind of sticky. So you kind of have to get in there with your finger a little bit. Not because they're sticky, just because they don't want to come out of the package. I find that with Bonnie Bests quite a bit. Open this up. Come on. Okay. They kind of went flying everywhere. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to do some Brandywine Pink and then some Golden Jubilee. I'm not going to do the cherry tomatoes in this one. I'm just deciding what I'm going to do in the second one. Probably, like, I've got 2 kinds of cucumber. I've got broccoli and cauliflower. I'll probably do those ones. Yeah, the Brandywine Pinks are like that too. They tend to want to stay in the package. These are all heirloom varieties that I'm doing. Do I do like regular tomatoes? Sure. But mostly I do this. I like the heirloom varieties. Not because there's anything wrong with the other ones. There isn't. There's nothing wrong with standard tomatoes. I just really like the heirloom varieties. I like the different the different colors and all that good stuff. There we go. I keep hearing a ticking sound and I'm wondering what's ticking. What is ticking, guys? I don't know what's ticking. Okay. So, yes, I've put a whole bunch of seeds in here. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Okay. Now, yeah, that's what I'm going to plant in there. Look, I need a lid. These are the flower seeds I was talking about. I'm going to put them all in a bowl and literally just toss them out there. I don't care. I don't care. They're really old. Where did I find them? I don't even remember. Like, except for that is an herb. All of these. Yeah, I'm going to throw that in there anyway. But all of these, I've got like marigolds and morning glories and all kinds of stuff. Columbines, red dragons. I've got lots of different stuff that was literally just sitting. It was literally just sitting. Just sitting, doing nothing in like a closet for years. I think they got shoved to the back and nobody saw them. So because of that, pulling you forward. Okay, pulling you forward. Because of that, honestly, I'm not gonna worry about it. They're old. It doesn't matter. Okay, now I am going to have to label these individually, even though it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I really should. I really should. Yeah, I want to do another tray of tomatoes. It sounds like I do a lot of tomatoes. I do. And I'm going to say these are cukes. Pea for pickling. These are just regular cukes. This is broccoli. And this is cauliflower. Okay. And we're going to, again, I'm going to use the entire package of the cucumbers, but not the entire package of the broccoli and the cauliflower. Okay? Because if I use the entire package of the broccoli and the cauliflower, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have like all bunched up. Cucumbers, it doesn't matter. Things like lettuces and broccoli and cauliflower, they grow closer to the ground, so they need more space. So you don't want multiple in one pod because then it's harder to transplant. But something like cucumbers, they go above the ground. So it doesn't really matter because they come above the ground. Here we go. Let's shove them in, shall we? Where's my other one? What did I do with the other one? How do I lose stuff in 45 seconds flat? There it is. I swear. I have issues. So we're just going to push these guys in. Because they should be a little bit deeper than the other guys. Push them in. Just push them down. Cover them up. There. Push them down. Cover them up. Push them down, push them down, push them down. Seeds are pretty durable. It's okay to just, whack them. It's fine. Except for some very delicate seeds. I've never had seeds refuse to sprout because I beat them up a little. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. Get in there. And then where's my pickling cukes one? Right here. That's pickling cukes. Regular cukes. Regular cukes. I still have to make butter. I better get that done at some point. A few more. Good. I like these seeds. The supplier I got these seeds from, I've had a pretty good germination rate. The ones in the green packages. The ones in the brown packages are my first year with them, so we'll see how I like them, how they produce fruit and stuff like that. But I do like, who's the supplier? Valley Green. I like them. I have to, at some point, maybe tomorrow, go and plant my pumpkins. I have to get them in the ground. It's not ideal weather yet, to be honest, but seriously, it's almost June. It's still pretty cold at night, but if I don't get my pumpkins in the ground, I'm not going to have pumpkins in October. And I need pumpkins in October. I need them. Regular cukes. Yes, you have to make the sound. Okay. Broccoli and cauliflower. Okay. What we're going to do here, broccoli is little. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's literally it. Unlike the other ones, we're not doing that. We're just 1, 2, 3, leaving them. I'm not even burying them. I find that my broccoli seeds sprout better when they are exposed to the light. So I leave them. That's all. Come on. There's a seed up there preventing me from tearing this. There we go. Okay. Again, same deal. Little handful of seeds. Three. And that's it. That is these two. I have 2 more to plant. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I can. Put the lid on. Make sure these are closed until things like sprout and are up. I like to keep the vents closed because it just keeps them. There we go. It just keeps the humidity in, and I want the humidity to stay in. Okay, that's done. Now I have to move on. I do want to plant more tomatoes because I've got a couple of kinds left, and I need to get some more lettuce started. But again, I have to do lettuce like I did the broccoli and cauliflower so you just have to be aware of how things grow. And I've got things like spinach, cabbage. Oh, my dad's green onions. I have more green onions. I'm just going to throw the green onions out there. I'm going to be honest. I don't care. And I have to get my dill and my chives started, which is fine. That's always fun. I might just do something fancy with the dill. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's okay. We'll just see. Anyway, I'm going to move on for the day because I'm done with this for now. I'm going to go put these in the window, let them sprout, then we can transplant them on a different day because obviously they can't be transplanted. They haven't sprouted. So we're going to give them about a week, 10 to 14 days probably to sprout. Just double checking this variety because I don't normally grow this variety. Yeah, they can take a while to germinate. So we have to wait till they kind of get, then we will go outside and plant them. It'll be fun. So for now, I'm moving on. All right, it's evening, and I didn't accomplish very many of the things I said I was going to accomplish, mostly because, one, my mom came over, like I said, right? But here's the thing. It's possible that Tequila may have puppies tonight. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying that it's possible. Okay, I don't know for sure, but she is acting kind of sketchy. I'm just going to go check for eggs. She's acting a little wee bit sketchy. So I need to keep an eye on her. So I really didn't do anything. Other than I did get that stuff planted. Hi, Blue. Okay, so Rowan is here, which means Blue is here. And I'm going to give Rowan these eggs because I literally have no pockets right now. I don't think there's any others in here. I'm just looking. Yeah. He wants Rowan to go for a walk with him. He's like, come on, Rowan. He likes Rowan. There's a pony. There's a duck. Shadowfax, you stay in here. So I didn't really get anything done. And the turkey is going with Rowan. That's just the way it is. The turkey's going with Rowan, and Rowan's taking the eggs. Rowan's taking the eggs in the house, Blue. He's not walking with you right now. So that's what's going on right now. So I want to get back in the house pretty quick. This is not going to be the last segment. We are going to check in on Tequila, see how she's doing before we go to bed tonight. So this is not the last segment. The last segment will be Tequila. And what do you want to bet that these stupid chickens, these are stupid chickens, they're all freaking broody. Get off the nest. It's not even a real nest. I took away all the nice stuff. It's not even a real nest. That's what you do. You take away all the soft stuff. Okay, all the soft stuff. You take it away. And you hope they break out of being broody, but they don't. These guys are eating a bunch of grass. Rowan cut them grass, which was very nice. They're eating grass. They have dug a really big hole back into their den, which is annoying. He's eating grass too. And so are these guys. Everyone's having grass galore. They're all very happy about it. They love grass. And Blue is hanging out with Rowan. He seems to be intimidated by eggs. Anyway, I'm going to go inside. We're going to check on Tequila before I go to bed, I promise. But for right this second, we're going inside. And Blue is hanging out with Rowan. Blue loves Rowan, and all the chickens are over there. It's chickens, ducks, you know. A couple ducks are still under the barn brooding. Hopefully they come out with baby ducklings at some point. But you don't really know when. See, he likes to go for walks with them. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, we're going to call an end to this, and I'm getting back inside because I don't want to leave Tequila in case she is having some children. We will keep you updated, and we'll update you before we go to bed. He's walking. Excuse me, Blue.
I'm going inside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can I get past?
I'm going inside.
Thank you.
See you, Blue.
Anyway, I'm going inside to check on Tequila. I will let you know what's going on. If there aren't puppies today, probably in the next couple, but it looks like she's in the very beginning stages, so she's very fussy. Very sketchy right now, which is normal for a dog about to have puppies. So we'll check in on them periodically. We'll check in once tonight before bed, and then we will check in tomorrow. We'll start doing daily check-ins on Tequila just because she's really close now. So we're going to do daily check-ins on our vlogs because, you know, we want to make sure she's okay. So with that being said, let's move inside. Okay. Well, she's in my closet. There's lots of panting. And honestly, I think it's going to be in the next day or two. Maybe even faster than that. She's getting close. We're excited. Our lovely Tequila is going to make a wonderful mother. She already moms all the chicks and all the baby bunnies and all the kittens. Better than their own mamas sometimes. And we know she's really protective of the little ones. So I can't imagine she'll be any less with her own children. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're waiting on Tequila. We're now staking her out. She's chosen to sit in the closet, and now she's coming here. Now she's coming here to get pets. And now she's left. Now she's left. Now she's behind me. Oh, she's going to kiss a bunny. Because that's important to her. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetheart. Nice teeth. Anyway, that's what we're doing right now. Looking after Tequila. Making sure she's doing well. And giving her lots of rubs. Lots of loves. There's a lot of panting, and no, it's not hot in here. So, we'll see what happens. She seems to have dropped in her hips. So it looks like the puppies have descended a little bit. And there was a little discharge. So we will see. We will see when we get her lovely, lovely babies. I can't imagine that I won't love each and every one of them. I just can't imagine. They are going to be perfect little snuggle bombs. That's about it for us here today. We will keep you updated on the Tequila situation. We will see you tomorrow. Yeah, we will see you tomorrow, won't we, Tequila? Good girl. Stop licking everything. And she's gone.